What's up, YouTube? I'm coming on today to say good morning. No, it's not morning. Good afternoon. Afternoon my time. I don't know what it is your time. Spirit wanted me to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about something very important. Okay. So in my journey of awakening and learning how to control my mind, I discovered a few things. And honestly, this is methodical. So you ever notice how with our electronic devices, particularly our phones, Spirit has created a situation where, not Spirit, technology people, right, has created a situation to where we are constantly checking our phone. It's like something we always have to do. We wake up in the morning and what do? What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Do you check your phone? What's the first thing you do before you go to bed at night? Do you check your phone? Do you put your phone right next to you on your bedstand? There's a problem with this. And then do you notice how when you go to meditate or do certain things, you can't shut off your brain, right? It's like I literally can't shut off my brain today. And I realize there's a correlation, absolutely 1,000% a correlation with how many times you're on electronic devices and how often you check your phone. So if the first thing you do when you wake up is check your phone, I guarantee you have a harder time meditating. I guarantee you have a harder time calming your mind. So the best thing for you to do is take a break from your phone. It's not like you never need your phone. We need our phone. We use it to communicate. We use it to do a lot of things, right? It is our life support anymore, which honestly it isn't needed, but we've created situations to where we think it is, okay? And so if you notice you're having a hard time meditating, and even if you meditate regularly, but you still find that you check your phone, I challenge you to stop checking your phone. I challenge you to not check your phone in the morning, before you go to bed, and at certain times a day, okay? I challenge you completely to not check your phone. Try it. See what happens for you. The first thing you should do when you wake up in the morning is calm your mind. Allow your body to breathe. Breathe oxygen into your soul and into your body. Okay? Try it. Do not touch your phone. Do not check your phone for a good couple hours and see what happens for you. Okay? Try it. When you first wake up in the morning, get some water. Water before coffee. Get a little glass of water. Breathe. Meditate. Say positive affirmations. Okay? And then maybe in an hour, check your phone. All right? And then every time you go to check your phone after that, I challenge you to calm your mind. I challenge you to not check your phone and just breathe and allow your mind to be, because you are going to retrain your brain, my friends. This is purposeful for the people of technology. They know what they're doing. They know why they keep you engaged so much on that phone, okay, or in the electronic realm. It's very important for them because, number one, it keeps their sales going and money in their pockets and you constantly on their whim. Number two, it keeps us from going within, okay? Anytime I've come to a place where I'm detaching from meditation, I find that I'm checking my phone more, that I'm more reliant on something from my phone rather than going within and seeing what the internal guidance has to say, right? Like, ask yourself, how often are you checking your phone or on electronics rather than going for a walk outside, sitting in nature, the beauty of what nature has to offer for you? Or dropping in, calming your mind, meditating, using your breath to heal your body, okay? These things are very purposeful that they have set up for us to do, yet they're detrimental for our health, for our soul, and for our spiritual connections too. I challenge you to, for a week at least, to start, to not touch your phone first thing in the morning and see the difference it makes for you. It requires more than a day, right? Every habit is created by doing something they say about 10,000 times repeatedly. That's mind, body, muscle memory, all of those things. It is a habit to wake up and immediately grab the phone. I know, because I've had that habit too. And I've had to reprogram my mind to be like, you know what? This isn't working for me. I can't calm my mind more and more and more every time I grab my phone. And that's the truth. That's methodical. That's intentional on their purpose to keep you engaged with them, needant upon them, and unable to feel your soul, unable to go within and listen to your guidance. That's how I talk to angels. I calm my mind. I go into my heart space. And sometimes, if I'm struggling, I notice a correlation completely with electronic devices, electronics, Wi-Fi waves, all of that kind of stuff. 555. These things are very purposeful, methodical, but very, very detrimental to our health. It is way more important to wake up and fill your head space, fill your energy with something that truly matters. Good morning, self. I am beautiful today. I'm going to have a beautiful day. I'm going to have a great, wonderful day. I'm going to rock my world today. Or you can wake up and just say, I want to breathe. I want to see the birds whispering sweet nothings to me today. That is the best place to be. And that is the number one way to retrain our mind into meditating. Okay? So if you find yourself struggling, calming our mind space, because what electronics do, and this is what Spirit's showing me, it's like people need to hear this because it's true. It's true. It's absolutely 1,000% true. I've struggled with it. I've seen it occur to me and other people too, including my kids. Like, I've noticed they become addicted to these things. And I'm like, nope, we're going to meditate instead. And they get uncomfortable. They're like fidgety. They don't know how to stop their mind from speaking. Okay, because that's what our mind is, like a computer. And I've talked about this many times over. Our mind is like a computer. It's filled with tons of data. Okay, and that's what our phone continually inputs into it. Continually gets it thinking. And continually gets it going, and it doesn't stop. Okay? So it is super important to learn to calm that mind. Okay? And the number way to do that is put down your electronics. Doesn't mean you don't need them. Doesn't mean I don't want you to watch these videos, right? Because we all do. We all learn something from our electronics. They are beneficial in a great degree. Okay? However, there are times for everything. What should come first is to feed our soul and to feed our mind with what it needs the most. Our mind needs to have control. Like, it's like putting that computer into reboot. Okay? I'm going to reboot my computer, and I'm going to tell it what I want it to do. I'm going to tell it to stop thinking by me not constantly engaging it to do so. That's the number one way to start retraining our mind so that we can quiet it, so that we can drop in and meditate and connect to source. That's how you hear your guides, your inner knowing. It's not in here. It's in here. Okay? Our pineal gland is in there, but that can't be activated either completely until we calm our mind. That's when you can hear your intuition, your guidance, the messages from source and your soul. Is truly by calming your mind. How do you do that? Retrain our brains, my friends. We have spent years programming this powerful computer. It can be our friend, and it can be an enemy as well. It is a very powerful tool. It is much like a computer. So the more we input into it, the more we keep saying, hey, brain, keep thinking. Guess what it's going to do? It gets more powerful and more powerful and more powerful, and it keeps thinking and it keeps thinking. And then, have you noticed when you go in to meditate, all these thoughts keep popping up? Because that's what our brain is so used to doing. It is so used to continually computing the next things, what's coming next, what's happening next, where are we going, what are we doing, what's on my agenda today. And we wake up in the morning and the first thing we think is, oh, what's on my phone? What time is it? Who cares? Time is changing. There's going to come a time where we don't look at time anymore. We may not have clocks forever anymore. I'm serious. Okay? We just may not. It's false. It's about a structured system that will soon fall away. And so, if you find yourself having a hard time meditating, ask yourself how many times you're checking your phone in a day. Ask yourself how many times you keep going and you keep computing information into your brain, rather than telling your brain to stop and to listen, to calm down and to feel your body. So every time you go to reach for your phone, break that habit and tell yourself, I want to feel my hands. What are my hands doing? What are my legs doing? What are my feet doing? And you can reprogram those thoughts that pop up in meditation. Tell them thank you, but no thank you. And then you can tell them I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am calming my mind. Take your power back, 1101. Take your power back from those electronic devices and from constantly imputing into our head that we've got to be doing something. 1111. Guys, I cannot make these up. That is an enlightening moment for you. Okay? It is very true. Look at the correlation to how much you're on your computer, you look at your phone, to how much you can calm your mind when you meditate. Are you struggling meditating? Are you struggling hearing messages? Do you have a hard time knowing what messages are in your head? That's because you have not learned to control your mind. You're stuck in a mind space. It's a consciousness realm. Okay? And in order to drop out of that consciousness, it's time you take your power back and you reprogram your mind. You tell your mind, this is not what we're doing anymore. Hum, those are very powerful things because you can feel the vibrations through your body when you go om and ah. You're calming your mind and you can feel the vibrations in your body. So it takes your consciousness, okay, into your body. 1212 when I said that. Okay. They do these things on purpose because the more you need them, the more money goes into their pockets. The more you're unable to connect to your own inner knowing, the more control things have over you. It's the same thing that third dimensional construct, matrix, has been doing for centuries. The more we're internal and we can listen to our guidance and we can calm our body, the healthier we are. The easier it is to meditate, the easier it is to find answers to the questions that we have and the things that we need. The easier it is for us to calmly tune in to the beautiful earth around us. Because the earth talks to you. Are you able to go for walks and do you find yourself listening to the hustle and bustle of the world around you? Or do you find yourself paying attention to the subtle colors and smells and sounds of the animals and the birds and the whispers of the winds blowing through you and to you? These things are very purposeful, my friends. How often are you on your phone? It just shouldn't be the first thing you do. 1333. It shouldn't be the first thing you go for. Ever. That should be touching your soul, telling yourself how beautiful you are, setting your mind up to know that you're in control of it. Not it's in control and it needs to keep computing and computing and computing and computing. And ego will fight you on this one. Ego will absolutely fight you on this one. It will tell you, well, if I don't check that phone, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to miss something important. What are you missing? Nothing. You're missing the ability to hear your inner voice, the ability to calm your mind and tune in and meditate and ascend. You want to know how to ascend? It's a conscious realm. Calm your mind and drop into your heart. If you can't do that, I guarantee you one of the main reasons is how often you check your phone. Set designated time frames to check your phone. That's fine. It is great to watch these videos and to learn things because it does expand our repertoire. It expands our informational database. But it also keeps you from connecting to the hub of everything, to our internal source. We are also all connected. You can't feel that connection as much if you're always in your mind. These are very important. So pick times, but start meditating first. Wake up and meditate. Wake up and drop into your body. Wake your body up through your breath. Let your body know that you're in charge and you're going to have a beautiful day. Go for more God walks. That's what I call it. When you go out and walks in nature, they're God walks. It's connecting to Source in so many beautiful ways. Allowing nature to expand in your soul and in your body and then in your mind. So get control of that mind today, my friends. Pay attention to how often you check your phone. There's a direct correlation to having a problem meditating. Need to learn to calm your mind? Change your habits with your electronic devices. That is one major way. And then drop in and breathe and drop in. And it is a battle, 15:55. When you're first learning to calm that mind and drop in, it takes work, my friends. But how long have you been conditioned to grab your phone? There is a direct correlation. So change your habit. You don't change your habit in 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or 2 weeks. It takes a long time. So who's in charge of you today? Your computer mind, those electronic devices, or your heart and soul? Are you spiritually inclined? Are you ascending? You better gain control of those electronic devices and the power of your mind. It's super powerful. And I guarantee you, the ones that you are not on your phone so much and you're more meditating, your mind calms and it becomes second nature. You drop in so easily. I meditated way more often than I would grab my phone. And then when I detach from that, I notice I grab my phone more. Ask yourself, take notes, pay attention to how much you do it, and get into retraining that mind today. This is Spirit's message to all of you because it's super important. It's important for your health, your soul, and your ascension. So much love to all of you. I will see you again soon. Oh, by the way, it's Juniper Bloom Mystique, Master Healer, Ascension Master, Divine Guide, Life Coach, so many other things. Goddess, just a happy soul here to bring you happy messages. Messages of a divine kind to allow you to grow and reap the benefits of the power that is you. I help you take your power back in every way. Where's your power today? Ask yourself. Take inventory. And let us know. Till next time, my beautiful people. I love you more than you'll ever know. Take care.